Somewhere in France, a man arrived at his place and decided to film a quick walkthrough for friends, but a strange run-in with his neighbor threw the whole plan off.
Là où j'habite. Oh. J'ai emménagé à... Oh.
Je l'avais pas vu.
Pardon, je suis désolé. Je suis votre nouveau voisin. J'ai emménagé avant-hier. Du coup, enchanté.
Tu sens ce malaise?
Ça va, monsieur? Monsieur? Ça va?
Il ne dit rien.
Si vous avez besoin de quoi que ce soit, vous me dites, vous frappez, pas de soucis.
Regarde les doigts. Ça veut dire un truc?
Ça va, monsieur? Bon. Bonne journée, du coup.
As he reached the entry, he found the neighbor standing in the doorway, offered a greeting, and got no reply at all. After digging into the building's history, he learned a previous resident had died in that unit, and he started to think his current neighbor might not be well. On another night, he came home to find the same door hanging open for a second time. So he hit record, and that is when it happened.
Les gars, j'allais ressortir ma chienne. Et j'ai retrouvé encore la porte comme ça. C'est pareil, on dirait qu'il n'y a personne. Je sais pas trop. Y'a quelqu'un? Jean-Luc? Je sais pas, c'est flippant. Ta mère! Oh la vache! Oh, je vais crever. Oh putain, l'enculé. Oh l'enculé. Oh, je vais surer la face près.
The door slammed shut right in his face from out of nowhere, even though no one was visible, and he could not tell if the man had been hiding behind it the whole time, or if something else did it. The following day, he spoke with an upstairs neighbor and asked about the man.
Vous habitez l'immeuble? Ouais. Excusez-moi, je suis votre voisin, en fait, je suis du rez-de-chaussée. Si je peux vous parler 2 minutes, c'est par rapport à mon voisin de palier, là.
Ah ouais, le fou un peu.
Ouais. Ouais. Pourquoi vous dites ça? Vous avez déjà vu des trucs?
Non, mais je sais pas, il est un peu bizarre. Pour être fou,
Mais genre, vous avez vu quoi?
Je sais pas, il est un peu possédé et tout, mais...
Possédé?
Ouais, je sais pas, c'est bizarre.
Possessed, and that explained the odd behavior. Later that evening, a heavy banging sound echoed across the property, so he went around through the back garden to check, and found the man smashing his head against the wall again and again.
Je sais pas si vous entendez, mais j'ose pas aller voir. Ça s'arrête pas. Ah mais attends, je vais passer par mon jardin. Je vais essayer de filmer, attendez, bougez pas. Wow, je l'entends de là le bruit. Pourquoi je suis en rouge comme ça? Je sais pas. Comment je fais pour retourner? Attends. Merde. Wow, cette porte elle est ouverte. Putain, il y a un trou dans mon jardin. Vas-y, putain. Vas-y, c'est quoi ce bordel? Allez, vas-y, sa mère là. Putain,
After he stopped filming, the pounding went on for about 5 minutes more and then went silent. The next night, he was asleep when his dog exploded into loud barking at 4 in the morning.
Il y a quelqu'un qui gratte à ma porte, putain. Je sais pas si vous entendez. Il est genre 4h du matin, c'est venu me réveiller, putain. Oh, c'est qui là? Je vais niquer sa race. Putain, c'est qui ça?
A harsh scratching raked at his front door, and even the dog locked onto the noise. But when he shouted and pulled the door open into the lobby, nobody was there. Whether the neighbor is possessed or something else is at work is still unclear, and he hopes to share more if anything new happens. Now to a recent investigation conducted by the team of Fourth Wall. They were investigating a new house in which something terrifying had unfolded. A man called Shin had bought an old derelict house. The house had been left vacant for a long time, and it was uninhabitable in its current condition, so he decided to renovate it. Shin lived a few hours away from this house and would sometimes pass by it on his days off. One night he passed by the house and saw someone there. Thinking that the construction workers were working late into the night, Shin went inside the house to thank them. However, the house was locked and no one was inside. On another day, when Shin passed by the house, he saw people there again. This is the video he took at the time. He heard a noise from the second floor, and when he turned around, he heard something coming down the stairs. He then was about to go to the second floor when he heard a voice right next to his ear. Shin contacted the team of Fourth Wall to then conduct an investigation. They had a camera recording from outside at the time, and it captured an unnatural shadow. Several other of their cameras were filming strange phenomena as well. It looks like a person walking. The team came across a lot of unsettling events, and you are invited to check the original footage out yourself on the fourth wall. The following case has been shared by Esquivel Jean, who's working as a nurse in a local hospital, and he states that ever since he started working there, he became witness to some extremely terrifying events. Especially the night shifts seem to be the ones giving the man lots of eerie material to record. This was one of the recorded incidents that unfolded in the lobby area of the hospital not too long ago. Just a patient in pain, perhaps? The same night, the following strange sighting was shared from their security system. Bugs are not a common sighting in the hospital, which is why they believe this to be a spirit. But the latest and creepiest encounter for the man was when the activity unfolded right in front of him the following night.
No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo este. No veo nada. Miren. 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 Miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
The nurses try to laugh these events off, but it is clear that something quite otherworldly must be going on here. The next video was uploaded by user Bright Eyes Tarot. She usually uploads tarot readings and astrological readings. However, in this clip, she's sharing something a bit different. A possible ghost sighting she captured in her backyard. About the area, she wrote, "The area behind our home was crime-ridden, and there are possible bodies back there. Clearly, some terrifying things have occurred on that land." Keeping that in mind, now let's take a look at what she captured.
Check this out. Just hold up, you'll see. What is that? There's no bugs, because it's frozen outside, literally frozen, and it has been consistently iced over. Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold. What is that?
It comes on this side of the dollhouse.
Does it go up the steps? Yep, it's going up the steps. Okay.
No, I think it goes around the back.
What the f*** is that? Is there someone standing on the porch? Done?
This camera appears to be facing her backyard. A strange whitish shadow floats into view and slowly makes its way across the yard, even going up the steps to the patio. As you will hear the uploader explain, it seems unlikely for this to be an insect, given how cold it is outside. So, what could explain this odd shape caught on the CCTV? Let me know what you think it is. This next short clip was uploaded by Saul Pintuck and is quite mysterious. We aren't giving a lot of context here, so we have to guess at what could possibly have been captured. But Saul believes he's caught the spirit of a child on camera. The video starts off normally. A couple is sitting at the dining table, while the man gives the woman a shoulder massage. However, look what happens next. woman looks back and it seems that something has pulled her here. However, it looks neither she nor the man have noticed a strange shadow behind them. It happens very quickly, but as the woman looks back, a dark figure around the shape of a child can be seen running away before disappearing behind the man. Is this the spirit of a young child they caught on camera here, or simply a fake paranormal video? The woman said that she had no idea who or what that was, and that there certainly was no child around at the time. Mysterious indeed. Let me know what you guys think. The next clip was shared by user Cliff Clips, who was visiting the abandoned Diplomat Hotel and was capturing some really nice shots from the derelict rooms and the overgrown outside area of the place. The video wasn't intended to be creepy in the slightest. However, Cliff might have captured something on his phone that might have not belonged to this realm. He was exploring the building with a friend for some time, who had to leave after a little bit to grab a jacket. Based on Cliff's commentary, he was pretty much sure to have been completely alone by the time of recording the following incident. As he's filming the pouring rain coming down on the outside wall, the camera captures somebody standing in the inside of one of the rooms. It would appear that another person was with him at the time. However, Cliff swears that no one was in that room, since he had just gotten out of it moments before. So, how is this capture possible? Some people explain this with either it being a strange case of time traveling, or that we could be actually looking at a ghost here. It's hard to say whatever was going on here, however. Maybe it was just a person who snuck in, or his friend who wanted to play a prank on him. Or was it something inexplicable after all? You decide. The next clip comes to us from Japan and was uploaded by user Kerero Mask. Kerero's channel usually features short video vlogs or regular videos riding his motorcycle. However, the video we are featuring today is completely different than his usual clips. Kerero states that he filmed this immediately after coming home for one of his videos. He turned on the lights in the entryway to his home and immediately realized what he had just caught on film. Let's take a look. Kerero is filming his entryway as he gets home when he notices something off in the living room. He zooms in to see a terrifying hand gripping his couch. The hand remains only for a matter of seconds before literally disappearing into thin air. Kerero confirms that he was completely alone in the home and there was no way for anyone to enter the house regardless, since everything was locked. This is apparently the first paranormal occurrence he has noticed in the home, and wonders if this may be related to a new object he's brought home recently. What do you guys think of this clip? Is this a true sighting or just a hoax? A while ago, we had taken a look at the case of Alex Calvo is Haunted, who apparently was dealing with the spirits of his grandparents in their family home. Today, we want to check out the first video he ever captured after moving into the house of his deceased relatives.
Okay, got everybody here, heading on into the new house for the first time. They said go, yeah. See how scary? It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, look at all this stuff. Dollhouse for you, Salo. There you go. Okay. This kitchen's pretty nice.
Ready? I'm gonna go out with Mom.
Go close the door.
Did you notice it? There was a dark shadow standing right behind him. And of course, nobody noticed it at the time. However, the following night, Alex got up because this time he noticed some strange activity in the house, and the following was captured.
Turn on the lights, like everybody says. Okay, come on. I know I heard something. I don't know. Let's see, I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing here. Turn on this light down here.
Is this the spirit of one of his grandparents? Unfortunately, it is unclear what exactly we are seeing here. But Alex knew that this had to be paranormal related. Do you agree with him? How spooky. Now we're following paranormal team Panic Attack, who were investigating a pretty haunted house this night. Trevor, the host, is trying his best to stick to his Zach Bagans gimmick during his introduction in today's episode. Let's take a look.
I'm Trevor with Panic Attack Productions. Recently, a good friend of ours contacted us because they believe that their house is possessed by demonic spirits. They have asked that we come into their home to try to cast out these demonic spirits. So we are in the living room area of the house. Let's see maybe if the demonic spirit can throw some things, because it has a history of throwing things throughout this house. So let's just cut right to the chase. We want to skip all the other little bull. We want to get right to it. Throw something.
Been scaring that family every night?
Come on.
I don't think you're strong enough.
Throw something. Did you hear that?
I thought I heard like a knock or a kind of a bang, but
It sounded like it came from the back into the house.
yeah, I don't know if it's.
Should we go look or what? It could have been the house.
Well, I asked it to do it again.
If it is you, do it again. Make a noise for us. Boom, that was it again.
Yeah, it was.
I heard something very faint, but I heard it again in the back end of the house. I think we need to go check that out. That was... Oh, yeah, I did it twice.
Hey, I just heard something in the back room again, behind us where we just left.
That room?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
Maybe it's playing games with us. So are you playing with us? Or is there more than one demonic spirit here? It looked like down this hallway. Can you shine your camera down there so the audience can see? This is a long, dark hallway. I would have sworn I saw some sort of black figure down there, but I don't know if it's my eyes playing with me. All right.
Look, there's their suitcase. I guess they didn't even take it with them. They left all their suitcases here. They didn't even finish packing.
Why didn't she take her suitcase with her?
You want to ask a few questions here? And then
Yeah, let's...
So can you tell us your name?
Why are you...
What the hell was that?
What? You are not welcomed here.
That was loud.
That came from the back of the house. It came from that back room. This is the room where she said most of the activity took place. Look at all the books thrown everywhere. That is incredible. Shelves are open. There are drawers. That is crazy.
Look, the lamp is even turned
Yeah,
over.
the lamp is turned over. I feel like there's something in here with us. Oh my god, did that just move? Alright, you startled me just a little bit.
After the team can hear the first weird noises, we notice how objects move on their own, and many believe that this is due to some pretty strong poltergeist activity.
Okay, so now that we know that you're here, come talk with us. I have a digital recorder here, and what we're going to do now is what we call an EVP session. You can actually speak into this device, and later on we can go back and actually listen to what you said. Who are you? Why are you here? Are you still here? Oh, wow, what? That was the doorbell.
How can you ring the doorbell?
I don't know. Go. Oh my god, the door is wide open. Why is the door open? This was closed.
Somebody had to unlock it.
Hello?
That door was locked, Trevor. That door was locked.
I know, that's weird. Anyone here?
We need to check the static count.
What? The camera wasn't filming the door though.
But we can check it for audio, see if you hear any sounds or anything.
See if we can hear someone walking in. I'm gonna ask yes and no questions, okay? You'll light it up once for no and twice for yes. Is there a spirit in this room with us right now? Did you see it?
No.
It blinked twice for yes. I said, is there a spirit here? It blinked twice for yes. Okay. All right. We need to try to stay calm so we're not freaking anything else.
You do need to stay calm.
Yeah. All right. So was that you? Did you ring the doorbell and did you open the front door? Light it up once for no, twice for yes. Look at it. Look at it. It was like multiple times there. Are you a good spirit? Oh my god! Are you kidding me? It just yanked that out of my hand.
What's wrong with you, Trevor? What are you doing?
You smell it?
I smell what?
It's like a really bad odor smell or something. You smell it?
No, I don't smell it at all.
I'm not going to. That's a bad smell. How do you not smell that?
I don't smell anything right now.
Oh, it's so bad. It smells so bad.
Trevor starts to feel really sick shortly after this incident, and also states that he noticed a horrible stench in the air, which also could be an indicator that a demonic presence was close. Unfortunately, they end their investigation only minutes after this. To prevent any further incidents, I guess their friend will need to deal with this activity by himself now. A CCTV camera in Brazil captured a shadow person in this old housing complex. Was it a ghost?
Vá pra lá, gente, por favor.
Isso aí. Gente, eu gosto. Você viu? Você não viu? Eu vi bezerro do chão. Nossa, eu. Dá zoom ali, dá zoom.
Dá zoom, já tá, não tem.
Põe na perna, Vinícius, põe na perna. É só pegar o zoom na perninha e entra pra dentro da célula. Zero grosso, pronto. Ele vai voltar. Vai ser do chão.
It's really hard to tell. Some people think it might just be a garbage bag, but others believe it might be a shadow person. What was it doing there? This young man from Germany was recording himself while sleeping because nightly disturbance regularly startled him, and tonight it happened again. At this point, it is easy to believe that it was a poltergeist of some sorts. And the man was startled quite a bit. Now, what do you think? Real activity or a hoax? The following was recorded by a woman who states that ever since moving into a new place, some really scary things have been going on. For whatever reason, most of the activity unfolded when she was home alone with her animal.
Okay, we've been hearing noises. It's okay, it's okay. Shh, sit down. You scared? Yeah. Sometimes when you hear noises, sometimes things get thrown off the counter. I just want to make sure that you see nothing, because this is really creepy. I'm so over it. Come on, John, hurry up and get home. Can you stop, please? Sometimes things get thrown off the counter. Sometimes the water gets turned on. It's really creepy. Who's it, Lucy? Who is it? I'm gonna go live as soon as John gets home so that I'm not scared while I'm recording. I don't want to touch it. That's just the cat box. Yeah, I'm gonna go live as soon as John gets here because I'm creeped out.
Strange and pretty concerning.